It is my pleasure to welcome you to our live meditation. We are coming together today in a shared moment of presence, more than at a physical location. Envision this, an opportunity to disconnect from your mind's constant buzz and establish a connection with your core identity. Can you imagine if I told you that when you release your ideas, you can access a profound state of calm that exposes your innermost being? In the moments to come, we will set out on a path of self-discovery that will change your life by delving into the realm beyond rational thought. Along the way, you will gain wisdom that can change the course of your life and your spiritual journey. Join me as I take you on a journey into the wonders of being, the significance of being present, and the ways in which letting go of superfluous ideas may improve your life. Let's jump in and discover the wonder of being. You are able to feel your essence, which is the first-person singular form of the verb to be. I am. Therefore, you feel as though you are the presence itself, the empty space before thought. Being that and realizing that we are that is our purpose here. As I sit here, I attempt not to think. There is no premeditation before the words arise. They simply emerge from the silence. And when a word is spoken, there is nothing but silence. That way you can do that with me. At this very moment, neither you nor I need to give any thought to the matter. Pay attention. An inquirer from India who came to see the renowned Ramana Maharshi at his ashram in the early 20th century wanted to know, how do I know whether I'm making progress on the spiritual path? According to him, the degree of absence of thought is the only true criterion for your progress on the spiritual path. So, what really counts is how much mental space you have on a regular basis. Because you have access to present, the unconditioned intelligence, you can still employ thought whenever it's needed, perfectly, more efficiently, and more creatively than before. The length of time spent sitting in formal meditation should not be considered as an indicator of spiritual development. Think about how much presence occurs in your daily life instead. At first, it may seem like there are little pauses in the midst of your busy life when you may focus on being fully present, on looking at something, on listening intently, on going across the room, on washing your hands mindfully, etc. Just because you're walking across the room doesn't imply you're thinking, I am now crossing the room. Observing a tree does not require the conscious thought, I am now looking at that tree. Presence isn't indicated by that line of reasoning. True presence occurs when there is no introductory comments. However, this can be a stepping stone. Living in a world with almost little ambient noise makes you long for the waking state. Even while you may still have fleeting ideas here and there, the intrusive, repetitive thoughts that plagued your everyday existence are mostly gone. Living like way represents a tremendous evolutionary leap. But you shouldn't set that as your goal. I yearn for complete autonomy. Let there be no further introductory remarks at this time. I'd rather do that than dwell on the thought, I want to be free of that. Do it immediately. Quit daydreaming and focus on the here and now. At that point, your ego will start to fade and die inside of you whenever you're around. In numerous religions and spiritual traditions, including Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, and many more, people have traditionally and continue to practice various forms of renunciation. Things like giving up material goods, changing your spiritual name, and exposing your body to discomfort are all part of the renunciation process. Although these can be beneficial, they will not be able to eradicate attachment if one does not know the most fundamental form of renunciation. That bond is to the ideas in your head. You still haven't put an end to thoughtless speculation. You may say that we are practicing meditation by setting out a period to be fully present. Even though we aren't doing much, we are becoming more aware of our existence, aware of our presence in various places of the world right now. Where there was previously just a person, little points of awareness are beginning to awaken. In fact, there is no shape to this non-existent conscious presence that isn't simultaneously emerging in various regions of the world. With presence, the passage of time, whether past or future, takes on no significance. What a profound insight! Your inner self does not rely on the future to fulfill itself, that is, your core identity. Everything is finished. The past is irrelevant to it, just as it is irrelevant to you in order to understand who you are. That's just fiction, a delusion. Being present is all you need. There's no need to wait for a better version of yourself to come along. In my presence, you are already whole. You could argue that being present is like skim milk, while everything else that happens to you over time is like cream. After you're familiar with the cream and have it on hand, skim milk becomes unnecessary. You naturally develop a fear of dying when you subconsciously believe you need more time to be authentic, but as your presence grows, that fear fades. The fact is that being authentic requires a break from time. Here we are, calm and aware all at once. Being relaxed does not imply you are about to go to sleep, and being alert does not necessitate tension. Right now, without your backstory, who are you? The area of being present grows. From the outside, you appear to be a human being. This change brings about a transition from the person to presence. This won't cost you anything substantial. Where does that leave my sense of self? I would hate to see that go. You will discover that you are conscious right now if you delve further into what you perceive as your personal identity. That's where your concept of self or identity begins. A person's consciousness is their previous self. It sheds light on your life narrative, which is comprised of your past thoughts. Thoughts make up your past, and consciousness illuminates your story. In its absence, all else would be meaningless. Let's pretend for a second that we can't see anything and just stay in the here and now. Direct your focus within the body if you find that ideas are getting in the way. The vitality within the body must be felt. Stay in touch with your body's every cell. Of course, presence is more than just physical. It radiates from the physical. Let us pause for a moment to be grateful for the presence we have fostered together as we near the end of our meditation. This isn't a passing phase. It's an opportunity to learn more about yourself. You may walk through life more purposefully and with more clarity when you ground yourself in the quiet and let that presence shine a light on your ordinary encounters. Take this self-awareness with you as you get back on your feet. Let it direct your decisions and serve as a constant reminder that you are greater than your past. You are moving closer to complete happiness with each moment that you practice present. So relax for a while and then open your eyes slowly, bringing the calm inside to help you face the day. As we conclude this meditation, I encourage you to carry this sense of presence with you into your daily life. Each moment spent grounded in this awareness can illuminate your path and guide your choices, reminding you that you are more than your past. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. Your presence adds to our collective energy. If you found this experience valuable, please take a moment to like this session and subscribe for more insights and meditations. Until we meet again in the next video, may you continue to shine brightly as your true self. Goodbye for now.